welcome to this Ringside Report exclusive, the Wrestlemania 34 card prediction show. I am Ryan Young, joined on the phone as always by the king of controversy, Anthony Smoody. Smoody!
Yeehaw!
What in the hell? You're always yeehaw. You're from Illinois.
Yeah, but we got a guest from Texas.
Yes, for the fourth straight year, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome in all the way from Texas, Chad McGee. Chad, welcome back, buddy.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you for having me. And I should be going,
and I know you're a little under the weather, but we appreciate you coming on with us.
no problem, man, no problem.
Okay, what we're gonna do this year, this year a little different. Instead of predicting the card, because the card kind of came out, it leaked actually the day that we're taping this. But I'm just gonna give you guys a wrestler's name, and you guys are gonna tell me who you think best would fit facing them on the biggest stage of them all, the grandest stage of them all, on Sunday, April the 7th, or is it the 8th? April the 8th in New Orleans, Louisiana. So first, we're going to run through the first match that always happens at WrestleMania. It's the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Last year, we saw the winner be Mojo Rawley. You haven't heard or seen anything about him winning that at all this year, in the last year. 2 years ago, going to be 2 years ago, Baron Corbin won it. That's all you heard about. He bragged about the trophy. So, Tony, who needs to win the Memorial Battle Royal to kind of get a leg up and be that next step in WWE?
Probably Jason Jordan, because he's been getting a lot of shots at it, but he needs to prove that he can be better than his dad at wrestling than what he thinks he is.
Well, currently he has a neck injury and might not even be able to wrestle at WrestleMania, but I mean...
Well, then probably maybe Seth Rollins, because remember, 2 years ago at WrestleMania, he sat in the sweet box watching Triple H defend the title, and last year he was kicking Triple H's butt.
Okay, Chad, who do you think should deserve to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
B.A.R.
Oh, is that going to be his return? Is that going to be his return back?
I'm hoping it is. I mean, I think it should be enough time for him to be back by that time.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with him. I think if with Edso now gone because of the controversy with that so-called woman, it leads up to Big Cass, because Carmella's been leading the troops in the Money in the Bank. So
I like that. I like Big Cass. I think he's the guy that also kind of needs that next step. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that definitely, I think, would deserve it. But do you think that there's going to be anyone from NXT in this, or do you think it's going to be solely Raw and SmackDown, Tony?
Well, I think there's going to be some NXT. So remember, 2 years ago you saw Shaquille O'Neal enter the Battle Royale.
He never showed up. Did he?
He was part of the Battle Royale.
Was he really? I don't even remember that, and I was there.
Yeah. But no, what happened, last year, of course, you saw Gronk there outside the Battle Royale.
That was the only reason Mojo Rawley won, is because he was friends with Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, so you'll probably see Mojo you'll probably see him at WrestleMania. You never know.
I'm trying to think of a guy. I can't even think of someone that needs to win this.
I think who should win it and really should retire, hopefully for the third time, maybe the fourth time, is the Big Show.
Yeah, I mean, he said he wrestled his last WrestleMania last year, so we'll see. But I like Big Cass. I think Jason Jordan. Well, we'll let you decide, but I think hopefully he gets cleared to be able to wrestle as well. Okay, now it's time for rapid fire. I'm going to run off some people's names. You tell me who they're going to face. We'll start with Tony, and then we'll go to Chad. First, Tony, Asuka.
Ooh, good one.
Of course, the winner of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. She still hasn't made her choice yet. Is it going to be Raw? Alexa Bliss?
As we tape it at the Elimination Chamber, I believe her opponent will be none other than, could be Alexa Bliss, but I'm going with the upset. I think it's going to be Asuka versus Nia Jax. Asuka has never appeared at WrestleMania, but with the undefeated streak, it's like WrestleMania 30 all over again. There's a streak on the line, and someone's going to break it.
Do you think it gets broken at WrestleMania?
I don't think so. I think she's going to walk out with champion.
Chad, who do you think Asuka faces?
Good question. I don't know. It could be
It's either Alexa Bliss or Charlotte, Raw Women's Champion or SmackDown Women's Champion, because she won the Royal Rumble.
I'll say SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte, definitely.
Okay, here's an interesting wild card who I think could be. This guy should have won the Memorial Battle Royal last year, but this year he's on a hot streak right now, and that's Braun Strowman. There's rumors of him possibly having a certain match for a title, not the WWE title. But Tony, who do you think Braun Strowman's going to be facing at WrestleMania?
Brock Lesnar. I don't think that's going to happen.
You don't think Roman's going to get it?
Here's the thing. Roman's worried about right now is the Intercontinental title. He's worried about the Miz. If Roman can do what he thinks he can do at the Elimination Chamber, or when he passes the Elimination Chamber and wins it, I think he faces maybe Miz for the Intercontinental title, because he's been worried about that Intercontinental title all the time.
Okay, Chad, who do you think Braun Strowman faces at WrestleMania?
The Miz is the Intercontinental Championship.
That's the one that's being rumored to be happening. Do you think he's ready? He's ready to be a world champion. Do you think this is actually going to slow down his success being an Intercontinental champion? Again, the Miz and Maurice. Maurice is due 2 days before WrestleMania to have her baby. Miz might not even show up. So I like that idea. But what if that match can't happen?
Good point. Very good point there. I'd rather him go for the big title, for the biggest title, the biggest prize of them all. Honestly.
I think SummerSlam is when he's going to get the world title. But a little run with the Intercontinental title, I think, would be great. Tony, do you have something to say about that?
Well, I was saying we had to turn Braun face, because if the night played Vince is going to lose the title, and he probably lost the title in the Elimination Chamber to Roman Reigns, and we got to have Roman versus Braun if that happens. But remember, we've got a face versus a heel. Maybe Braun should turn face and become the biggest face. Right now, he's worried about his little girlfriend, a.k.a. Alexa Bliss.
That's a good call, Tony. Tony, you always come up with a good one every once in a while. Okay, here's the next one. Seth Rollins. Tony, who do you think Seth Rollins is facing at WrestleMania?
I believe he's going to go against Jason Jordan. I'm worried about I'm probably going to maybe put Jason, I don't know, if Jason doesn't happen, maybe him against Roman for the Intercontinental title.
Okay, what do you got? What about you, Chad? What do you got?
I like that too. I think he's going up against Jason Jordan, Jason Jordan myself, and just get that little squeak out of the way.
Yeah, because I think that match was kind of set up at the Royal Rumble last Sunday. So I think there's pretty much. Hopefully he's cleared, like I said. Okay, now let's move on to The Miz. We already know Chad thinks Miz is going to be facing Braun Strowman. Tony, how about you?
I think Miz is going to lose here. You're going to probably see him take WrestleMania off and go worry about his.
So you're saying he's on vacation? He's on maternity, or is that paternity? Paternity leave.
He's on vacation, but if he does face the WrestleMania, I think he should go get John Cena one more time and think he'll happen. But I just don't want Miz to worry about if Maurice goes into labor. He's got to leave WWE for a while.
Well, he's going to leave anyway. But
well, it would be weird if on the Hall of Fame, all of a sudden Maurice gives his labor and he has to leave New Orleans to go to the hospital.
What if she's at the Hall of Fame and goes into labor? That'd be a whole different kind of show we'd have there at the Hall of Fame.
It's on the WWE Network, and you know what? Chad McGee might be there to get the baby out.
Oh, boy. That'd be a sight. Tony, who'd you have Braun Strowman facing again?
I had him facing Brock.
There you go. Okay, I'm writing these down so we can keep track. Okay, next one. Your United States champion, the glorious Bobby Roode. Tony, who's he defending that title against?
I believe he's going to face either Dolph Ziggler or Jinder Mahal.
Well, you can only pick one.
Well, I'll pick Jinder because I think Jinder he's a great heel as a WWE champion. I think he's a great WWE United States champion. Remember, they had Russo a couple years ago trying to do that.
Okay, Chad, who do you got Bobby Roode defending his U.S. title against?
No one.
You think he's gonna be? Off?
No. Actually, I'm seeing going up against a tough opponent. I can't put my finger on it right now at the moment, but
Okay, that works. It's okay. We'll figure that one out. If you can think of one, come back. Okay, let's go now.
Here's the one thing.
Go ahead, Tony. What?
Because if Jinder Mahal happens, I want to see that flag go down and maybe we can play his theme song.
Wouldn't it be crazy to see a guy from Canada face a guy from India for the U.S. title?
That would be cool, but maybe we should have Bobby Rivers and Eric Young at WrestleMania, Canada versus Canada.
I think we're going to get that eventually. I think Eric Young will eventually be called up, just not yet. Okay, now let's move to a very interesting cat. And that she made her debut at the Royal Rumble after the Royal Rumble. And that is Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Tony, she pointed to the WrestleMania sign. Who is she facing at WrestleMania 34?
Well, we've heard the dream match. We've heard it happen. It's going to be the Authority versus Ronda Rousey for Angle.
What are the chances that that she ends up with The Rock instead of Angle?
I'd probably see that one.
I mean, I'm not sure if he's taping any movies. He didn't have anything to do with Raw 25. He hasn't. The last time he was in a WWE ring, I believe, was 32, right?
Yep.
So I mean, I think Angle's probably going to be the one they're going to go to.
No. I'm thinking this at WrestleMania 34. I think we're going to see Rock and Cena together against two members of the Wyatt family.
Tony, you're just throwing stuff out there. Hang on.
Well,
Chad, who do you think Ronda Rousey would face?
I'm going against the Authority as well, but it's not going to be, her partner's not going to be The Rock or Kurt Angle. I'm going out there saying that her partner is going to be the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman.
Oh, that's a good one.
Whoa! Remember, back in Survivor Series in November, and the after Survivor Series, Braun Strowman appeared up to Triple H and just looked at him.
Very, very, very true. And I've wondered, they've never really talked or built that up anymore. Great call there, Tony. Or Chad, excuse me. Okay, now let's go to the current Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Tony, who's he facing?
Now, I believe it's going to happen Roman Reigns.
You think he's facing Roman Reigns after you already said he's going to face Braun Strowman?
Well, I think he's going to beat... No, here's the thing. Braun's got to worry about if he loses at the Chamber, he's going to be pissed. But Roman Reigns, if he beats Braun Strowman, he's got his shot at WrestleMania. But remember, Roman's got to put a better competition than last year's main event against The Undertaker.
Okay, now, Chad, who do you got Brock Lesnar facing?
I got Brock Lesnar facing Brock Lesnar facing Roman Reigns, but with a very unique speculation added to it, is that if Roman wins, not only does he win the title, but Brock retires.
Oh!
Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one.
Shane Bilby, is he retired at the Undertaker's 3? Whoa.
The next one is Roman Reigns. You guys both said he's facing Brock. Let's go to the WWE champion, that is AJ Styles. Tony, who do you think he's facing?
I don't think he's going to be defending his title at WrestleMania.
You don't think?
I think he might be the challenger, but he's going to be facing Sami Zayn at WrestleMania because I believe Sami Zayn finally gets what he's coming to him, and that is the WWE Championship.
Okay, so you got him facing Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I believe that's going to happen.
Okay, Chad, what do you got for AJ Styles?
Fucking Nakamura.
Okay, yeah, I think that's where we're looking at too, and I think it's the match everyone wants to see. Yeah.
What if now? Let's just say that Sami Zayn does face AJ Styles at Fastlane, and AJ does win or Sami wins. What happens to Shane McMahon?
That's another thing. Are we going to see a Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, or what are we going to get, guys? Tony?
Well, if AJ faces Nakamura, then we probably see it. I want to see Shane and Daniel go. I want to see Daniel turn heel.
I want to see him back in the ring. Chad, what is your take on that?
I would love to see Daniel Bryan back in the ring, but the chances of that is very highly unlikely. But I do see him very heavily involved in a match, not involved with the match. And that being some sort of speculation with his career is also on the line of being general manager. I'm not sure how all that's going to unfold and come together and play out, but I see something's got to give here. We're Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon have been going at it for several months now. Something's got to give.
I got something.
Go ahead.
Chad McGee's right. Okay, Dale should put his general manager spot. But here's the thing: if Daniel Bryan does lose the general manager, I know who's going to be the general manager of SmackDown.
Who?
Holla holla, Teddy Long, baby.
No, not more tag team matches.
No. Instead of let's say this. Let's put Teddy Long as the commissioner and put Shane McMahon as the general manager. I want to see how he does like his father used to run WWE.
That's interesting. I think they need to put Daniel Bryan in this. Go ahead.
For the women's things,
yeah.
I want to see, like we saw back at WrestleMania 30, an Alexa Bliss Invitational Battle Royale, and then a Charlotte Flair Invitational Battle Royale.
You think we're gonna get that, Smoothie?
I want to see, because the Belly Twins showed up, and we can see Trish Stratus, we can see Vicky Guerrero, we can see all the divas.
Do you really call Vicky Guerrero a diva?
I call her I call her a cougar.
She's something. Okay, now, of course, last year we thought was the final. He put the gloves, he put the hat, he put the coat. Me and Tony left before this all happened because we wanted to beat the Orlando traffic out of that shithole of a stadium, which, Tony, what's it called again? Camping World.
Camping World Stadium.
Yeah, it was a dump. I don't recommend it for anything ever again. But Undertaker was done. Is he facing John Cena this year, Tony?
Yes, I believe so. It's got to be, and like Chad said, it's got to be, both careers got to be put on the line. It's going to end at WrestleMania.
But what was the point of last year then, Chad? If they're going to, first, do you think this is going to happen, and why did they do all that last year to do that this year?
I'm confused. I'm very confused at what that was about last year. I mean, I do believe that this match with John Cena is going to happen, but what really confuses me is not only did they do that bid, or they do that, he put down the coat, the gloves, the hat, and all that, would have been the perfect send-off for the dead man. But what the hell was that interview or that promo on Raw 25? What did he say?
Oh my God!
Here's what he.
I have no idea.
It was.
Here's what Cornette was told, and what Roman said on ESPN after WrestleMania coach, he said he was pretty shocked about what Undertaker did. But what Undertaker did was he's passing the torch to Roman Reigns to be now saying, you're the dead man, you're the top dog in WWE. It's like the same thing with Cena. He's gonna pass the same thing to Roman Reigns when it does, or Seth Rollins. It's gonna be like the old goes out and then one comes in. But it's just Undertaker saying for WrestleMania 40, he's gonna bury him, rest in peace. I think it's going to be a casket match at WrestleMania.
Folks, that is going to be exciting. Is that going to happen? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. That's the prediction show. Thank you very much again, Chad, for coming back on. And I think we're going to have you on one of our final weeks to talk about the card for one last hurrah. Because, of course, Ringside Report's done on April 13th. But it's been an honor for you to be on do all these prediction shows. But we'll have you on one more time. Thanks again, Chad.
Thank you very much.
And for the King of Controversy, Anthony Spoody, I'm Ryan Young. This has been the Ringside Report exclusive WrestleMania 34 card prediction show.